Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to build a file organizer script in PowerShell. So, in today's video I will show you how to build a file organizer script in PowerShell and what does it mean. This script will automatically organize files into folders based on their extension. So let's say that we have, for example, in my folder right there, we have, for example, MP4 file, we have XML, TXT, JSON, HTML and PS1. So maybe I will add one more TXT. So new item and TXT. New item file to, for example, the TXT. And we want to group them into folders based on their extension. And how can we do it? So I will write the script in Visual Studio Code because I think this is the easiest way to do it. Because if you are trying to write something in the, for example, PowerShell or in the Notepad, it is pretty hard. So I will write it here. Of course, I have PowerShell right there, so I am currently in the PowerShell folder. And now we can do it like this. So we will use CmdletBinding like this. Now we will pass the parameters. Parameter will be mandatory, so yes, it will be parameter, and inside of parentheses it will be mandatory like this. Now it is fine, we can go down. And now we will do the try block. But before the try block, of course, we have to specify the parameter. So, for example, string, that will be the path. And now we can go to the try block, and we will check if the path exists. So we will do if and not, and now test and path. And from the path, because user will pass the path, and if it does not exist, we will throw the path not found, for example. Not now, not found, like this. And now, if it exists, then we'll go. Then we will do this code. So Get-ChildItem from the path, and we will get the file. So file, and now for each file or for each object, we will do something like this. So we will get the extension into the variable, so extension, and now if the current object of extension, if it has the extension, basically, we will trim this extension like this, and we will do the trim and start, and we will trim it at the dot because the extension, of course, are separated with the dots. So we will type in the dot like this. And in the other case, for example, if you have a folder that has no extension, we will print the text no extension. Like this. Now we'll create a variable target folder, which will equal to join and path on path and extension. If you don't know how does the join path works, you can watch the video. I recorded also about it. And now if we, of course, we have to do path and this extension variable, so ext, like this. And now, if we don't have a folder with this extension, so test path with the target folder, then we will create it. So we will do new and item with the item type of directory, and with the path of target folder, and we will do out null here. Now it is fine, I think, and then we will move this item, so move this item into the basically by the full name into this folder, so target folder with the ErrorAction SilentlyContinue. Why do we have this if statement? Because if we don't have this if statement, we are basically creating the folders every time. So if you have, for example, two files.txt, you will create the two folders with the txt extension. I mean for the txt extension. So this is why we have to check it. If we don't have this folder, we will create it and then we will move. If we do have it, we will just move. So this is how you can do it. So now it is fine. We will now need to do only the catch block. So write and output, and if something is wrong, we will print error occurred like this, and it should be fine. Now we can try to do it. So how to run the script? If you don't know how to run the script, you can do something like this. So dot and slash script script.ps1 with the path, and now maybe I will pass the whole path, it will be safer. So C, I will maybe copy that, so C computer PowerShell like this, and I will paste it here and like this, and yes, I did the double quote at the end, so it couldn't run properly, but now it should be fine. And now we have the error, but why? We will see, and I will fix it in a moment. Yes, so I added this line in order to debug it, so we can see where is the error. And as you can see, if I will run it, we have error with the for each object loop, because ext is not recognized. Why? Because I forgot to do the $sign right there. And now we can check it again, so I will save that. And now, as you can see, our script worked, and every folder from there switched into, every file switched into the folder. So we have the folder with HTML file, we have the folder with the JSON file, we have folder with MP4 file, with PS1 file, which is the script. As you can see, it is no longer here because it is crossed, so we are having this here. We have TXT files with two files. As I said, this if it's necessary, because we have two files. So we have to first of all check if the folder exists. If it exists, we are just moving the item, and we have this XML folder with XML file. So this is how you can build file organizer script in PowerShell. This is very, very I think useful, because you don't have to manually create the folders, you don't have to name it, you don't have to move it by yourself. You can just write the script and you can do it very fast. So that's all in this video. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.